Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be going at HEB Plus, and this is only located in larger cities or larger towns, and we're going to be shopping for some art supplies in under $20. And it's going to be a little bit challenging, but we're going to see what we find. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, so let's go in. So this is the part of the video where I'm going to start talking over what I'm doing, so you guys can just listen to my voice while the video is on silent. As you can see, we are entering HEB Plus, not just a regular HEB, it has to be an HEB Plus. So what we're looking for here is an art section. Most supermarkets like Walmart, HEB, Hobby Lobby, they all have their own art section. Mainly like these supermarkets, they'll have a really small section. Also, please ignore my food. I was shopping for some groceries, so might as well kill two birds with one stone, right? As you can see, I have found HEB's art section. Now it's an entire aisle full of art supplies, from just basic pencils and pens. From what I can see here, it's not really too much artsy, but it's more like journalist kind of artsy, you know, like you can write notes and make little doodles. And as I can walk here, my first impressions are I don't really see much. I see like scissors and some Crayolas, but that's not very artistic, you know, it's more like things for kids. But I'm still going to be talking about the things that I see that I might actually pick up whenever I'm starting out, just for $20. As you can see here, all this is garbage. It's pretty much worthless for people who want to become serious artists. You don't really need to even look at that section over there. So right off the bat, I can see my favorite pencils that I would always use. These right here are the best pencils that you can ever find and you can ever get, ever use. If your teachers have ever given you one of these, you'll never want to leave it. Like, you never want to give it back. So these are $2.44 for the world's best pencils, and as you can see, they actually mean it. These are really good, and I would highly recommend them if you ever want to get into drawing. I have won a lot of awards and a lot of drawings of commissions based on those. Now these, please stay away from these. I repeat, even though they are 97 cents, please stay away. They are garbage. They literally do not work. Their erasers suck. Do not use them. USA Gold, I think I've used some of these like for testing. $5.48. I'm gonna skip on that, so I would not recommend those. I have never heard people drawing with those. Now this is the pen section. A lot of people use pens. What pens are good for is like shading, and it's always these ballpoint pens. For $2.19, pretty good price. You'll get a bunch of them. Have you ever seen those drawings where it's like they shade it really good with like one color? That's what it is. It's these pens right here. Papermate, $2.19. Now these, I like these more, or I think I like these better because it's cheaper. $1.34, can't beat that price. Now Bic, old, all these other ones over here, I would stay away from. I would say please don't buy these. They're the ones that like they break. I don't know what it is about them, but they break, or you lose them. Now these right here, these are good. I have a lot of these actually. Whenever I would start to draw like in class, I would always use those. Something caught my eye over here, and it's for $18.47. Look at this. This is a crazy amount of colors for a pack at HEB. I didn't even know Bic sold like pens or markers. Like, that's pretty cool. Honestly, I would try them if I had more money to spend like that, but this is a $20 budget. We can't be spending that type of money, so I'm gonna put that right back. So we're at the Sharpie section. For $9.29, we see a bunch of range of colors. $5.97, we see the thinner Sharpies. $4.77, we see these thick tip Sharpies, and we can see just like a whole variety of them. I think it's pretty cool. I never really tried these neon colored Sharpies, but oh man, we see these huge packet of Sharpies for $17. $17.88. That's pretty cool. So if you like doodling, this is your go-to packet. So over here we're gonna see some more Sharpies. It's just some bundle packs, things that I've been showing you before. $4.47, you know, not bad. So I take a look at these paints. I just want to look at them for a second. For $6, you're gonna get these really cheap, no brand paints. Like, what is that? $4.99. I'm gonna look at these type of paints. They're acrylic based paints, but they don't look professional. They just look cheap, low quality. It's like things that people would gift you just because you want to become an artist, but they don't really, know what they're buying. I would just say please stay away from them. I would see this as more like class projects maybe, but for like elementary kids, but not professional. $4.97. Yeah, I wouldn't even spend your money on that. Like these right here, washable project paint. Yeah, it's basically saying these are not professional paints. These are paint. Look at this. Look at the picture. Look at the picture that they put on there. A professional artist would not use those. Now this right here, these, I actually had this exact same one when I was younger. These drawing pads, 9x12. Look at them. These are amazing. Like, I would definitely recommend this. So for $218 and $358, these are really great sketch pads. I had them, so I would definitely recommend these, and I would add it to the list of drawing supplies. So if you're trying to draw starting out, definitely pick one of these up. I would recommend the smaller ones because they're cheaper. I was just looking at the other ones. I don't think I have messed with those. Just checking like the quality, how thick the paper is, and I mean it's okay, but no, I think we'll put that back. $4, that's way too expensive. So honestly, stick with a $218 drawing pad. This right here is your go-to. For under $20, you can't beat that price. One thing I'm noticing here is that there's not much selection of materials or drawing pads. You see like these construction pads, these books. Like why do you need these as an artist? Like this isn't really artistic. It's not art-based. It's not an art-based store. You see this sketch diary. I mean, this is pretty cool. 70 sheets. Probably like the only cool little find that I found down here for $249. I mean, if you want something small, a journal that you can draw every single day, that's cool. Like these twistable colored pencils, I won't lie, this is actually pretty cool, but it's not artistic. It's not something that a lot of professional artists would use, or something that people would actually pay you money for. I mean, hey, you can prove me wrong, because there's a lot of people who might use them professionally, but a lot of people use Prismacolor and other type of top brands. Over here you just see a whole selection of Crayola. It's not that great. Like these watercolors, like don't even look in that direction. This creative whatever this is, like Crayola's, you can even tell that it's not artistic. It's not for artistic people. Just buy the little boy and just look at what they're coloring. This is definitely not what we need, so we definitely want to put that right back where we found it. So let's walk over here and let's see what else we find. I mean, I see a lot of journals, obviously school supplies, marker boards, you see like pens, more journals, copy paper. I actually won't lie, I use like copy paper when I was first starting out. 500 sheets for $3. Whenever I was practicing and I needed a lot of paper to just practice my ideas, that's what I would use. I had a clipboard that I would always carry around with my pencil and my tortillon, and that's all I would use. Every time I needed something to draw, I would just bring that out. It's really portable, so you gotta start somewhere. And I can see over here that there's some tape options, which is pretty cool in case you ever need to like mask things off. This is pretty good. Like a lot of artists still use these. So $2.99, and yeah, I think that's a good buy. I just came back from HEB and I can see that there's a lot of items that are very beginner based. Like there's a lot of drawing things like pencils. I see a lot of things that I could most likely see people who are very early on in the phase of drawing, and I see some markers for people who like to doodle, but I didn't really see much for professional artists. But like I said, this video is for people who want to get into art and they have a really tight budget of maybe like $20 in their pocket, and that's all they can afford. Nothing wrong with that. I think there's some things that you could buy. I saw some sketchbooks. It's pretty surprising to see books that I actually bought myself. I had one of them. A lot of the Sharpies. I had the pencils there, obviously. And to be honest, that's probably all you need to begin, which is some really good pencils there. I saw some good pencils there and a good sketchbook. And that's it. Like anything besides that, it's too much. I only started with a basic number 2 pencil, and then I learned shading values by pressing harder and pressing lighter. Like that's all you need. Maybe you can use like a blending stump to make them at home. Just roll up a piece of paper, you know, make them to a point, and that's all you need. Or you can use your finger, but I really don't recommend that because it's really inconsistent with your oils in your fingers. I wouldn't recommend a lot of the paints. Obviously they're very like kid friendly, but they're not artist friendly. If you like my video, please give it a like. And if you want me to make more budget friendly videos like this, I can. Please leave it in the comments below and tell me, hey, I want to see more budget friendly videos for $20 at so and so. Yeah, so until next time.